Hello, everybody. Today we are finally back. I was on a very long period of time where I was off the path that I need to be to reach my goals. And I actually recorded this video yesterday, but it was way too long and it was taking too much time to edit. So I just decided to re-record the video. But basically today's topic is on getting back from a slump or a period of time where we weren't working our hardest and we weren't working the best we could towards our goals. Yeah, as you can see, I gained quite a bit of weight. I did grow a nice beard though, so some good things came out of it. But yeah, let's just jump right into the video, man. So the first point in coming back from a slump or a period of time where we weren't working our hardest is to simply shift our perspective. Instead of saying, oh man, I was chutting around, or I was being a lazy bum, or I was being a loser, or whatever, just change our perspective to, all right, that was a much needed break, or I got some much needed rest, or I treated myself a bit for the work that I have done. Not shaming ourselves and just blaming ourselves constantly, realizing that, okay, I had that break, but now that it's over, it's back to business. Now I'm here now. Just having that perspective shift to not constantly blame ourselves, because if we constantly shame ourselves, that just lowers our own self-control, which just makes it so we might dive back into those bad habits once again, might go off the path we want to be on once again. So we gotta show ourselves love. And this brings me to my second point, is to realize and pride ourselves on the work that we did do, no matter how big or small it was. I forgot my mic, but here it is again. But even in periods when we believe we weren't doing our best, there's still amazing things that we've done, that levels we've gone up, and amazing things that we've achieved and habits that we've continued to do. Taking pride in something as simple and as small as making your bed gives your brain evidence that you're still on a great path, you're still on the path of success, and you're building great habits. The third point in overcoming a blunder is having the mindset that no matter how many times I might slip up, no matter how many times I might get derailed off my path, I will make it, that I'll get back to it. The mindset that as long as I keep trying, I can do it. There's this character in this anime I watch called Record of Ragnarok, and his name is Sasaki Kojiro. Now, he's also a real person, but that's besides the point. A quote I saw attributed to that character was, "From countless losses, I stepped forward once more." And that just shows you that, man, that's just tough, but forget about that. It just shows you that it doesn't matter if you take 10 L's, 1,000 L's, 10 billion L's, just get back to it, get up and get back to the plate, get back in the ring. Feel me? It doesn't matter how many times I slip up. If I keep trying, I'll be able to do it. Just reminding ourselves of that. I have this mantra that I have for myself, and it says, I make mistakes, smile through them, and return greater every time. I rise again and again. So if we need to keep reminding ourselves, I rise again and again, I rise again and again through all my mistakes, I rise again. Okay, I might slipped up, time to rise again. That's all it is. Now the fourth and final aspect of coming back from a blunder is to actually take in all the information and make a change. Now we can talk all we want about never giving up and having a great attitude. That's all important. That was the first 3 points. But if we don't actually make any changes, if we don't actually observe what went wrong and make the corrections, then it doesn't matter. We might as well be making the same mistakes again and again and again. And that's not actually chasing our goals. That's just dream doping. We're just in it for whatever. We're not actually trying to reach our goals. But if we're actually trying to reach our goals, we have to make the corrections. And that comes down to non-judgmental observation. Okay, looking at things objectively. When am I on path? What things do I do that make me stay on my path? What things do I do that derail me from my path? In what situations and what environments am I more likely to get derailed off my path? We have to look at these things. For example, I know that when I'm on my phone, when I'm scrolling, I'm not as motivated, or I'm not in the mindset to create, because I'm just consuming content. So what can I do? Can I put an app blocker on my phone? Can I throw my phone away, keep it away from me as long as possible? Can I read instead of scrolling? I know that if I submit to pleasure, submit to lust, that brings me off my path. I feel even less motivated to do anything, and I just feel like crap afterwards. So what can we do? In what situations can we create to correct ourselves? Because it's, at the end of the day, it's not just a willpower issue, it's also an environment issue. So what can I change in my environment? Can I cultivate the environment I need to achieve my goals? Cultivate the environment for your optimal evolution. Observe non-judgmentally what you could have done and implement those changes every time, and keep iterating on that until we know that we're gonna stay on this path. With this, I'm gonna stay on this path. And yeah, man, that's the video. Like I said, had not created for a while. Uh, this was not doing the things I wanted to do. But hey, we here now, feel me? We here, and we gonna make it. We gonna make it, feel me? We are gonna make it. So, yeah, man. Appreciate y'all watching. Have a beautiful day. Have a blessed day.